Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I am playing Star Wars Conquest, a mod for Mountain Blade, and this is the Path of Light series, and Zantol is currently prisoner to Jabba the Hutt, and he is fighting in the arenas trying to earn a way of escaping or being set free. Maybe showing his worth in the arena, he doesn't know yet, but if he can get out of here, he will. The plan is we fight until we can break out. But there are a lot of people in here. One thing he does recognize is that if he keeps risking his life and fighting in this arena, he does improve his skill, so he does see that as a benefit. But he needs to be the last man standing. Look at that weapon. Gaffy stick, but what is that? Let me take it, let me take it. Get away. Won't let me. Can't pick up other weapons, apparently. Time each strike. That is how we become the last man standing. Observe the enemy. See when they're out of range. If they swing too soon, be ready to jump in and strike. And they're still coming. They are still coming. Break for their defenses. Just like fighting Tuskens. Still can't pick up any other weapon. This weapon will have to suffice. Taking too many hits, too many hits. Blasters, a little unfair. Trandoshan, don't really want to tangle with a Trandoshan if Zantol can help it. This Moncal's going to turn around suddenly. Never mind. Find that little gap to strike. There are things he can pick up, energy shields, but that one was beaten. Electro staff, here we go. The electro staff is ours. Powerful weapon indeed. But no, the shock was too much for Zantol to overcome, and he has fallen. He has fallen. Throw him back in the dungeon. Until the next time he has an opportunity to fight. Time had continued on, and Zantol withered away in Jabba's prison. Until he was eventually sold as a slave, along with the rest of his crew, who Jabba didn't care about, even if they did used to work for him. And he was now sold to another Hutt on Nal Hutta. So here, Zantol must prove his worth again in the arena. And if he can be the last man standing, maybe, just maybe, he'll earn his freedom, or even earn a spot at the side of this new hut to be his enforcer, his champion. We will see. We will see. Same weapons again. Can you be the last one standing? Smaller arena this time. Nasty hit straight off the bat. The wounded Zantol must press on. Impressively dodging blaster bolts. The enemy are coming fast. The enemy are coming fast. No chance for resting. You must fight. Block didn't work then. No. Keep going. That was a mistake. That was a mistake, and down he goes again. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. Mistakes after mistakes after mistakes, constantly. One more time. Can we do it? One more time. Right off the bat again, damage. And I even tried to block that. Just defeat me. Just defeat me. This is not looking good. More time had passed. Zantol had been here for a while now. A prisoner. It was all making sense to him now. It was Jabba that caused the Tuskens to attack his village, that got his family slain. And he kept that fact in his mind the entire time. Why else would Jabba keep him prisoner? After everything he had done, he knew Hutts were slimy, that they were nothing more than no good gangsters, but still, it didn't quite add up. And until one fateful day, when he finally earned another chance to fight in the arena, can he pull it off? One down, many to go. $45 to fall. Power and anger behind every strike. No one is safe. Gotta watch the enemy sneaking up. Down they go, down they go. Nasty hits. His shield's gonna give away. all going for Zantol. They know he's been here the longest by now. One of the only few that survives the constant battles in the arena. Even if he gets knocked out, he is yet to fall. As he falls. How long can he keep this up? And there goes his shield. Gotta dodge. Gotta dodge. Ambush. What is wrong with this weapon? It's terrible. No longer doing the damage that he was once doing. This is bad. He's handicapped himself somehow. Pick a new weapon. Pick a new weapon. That's why polearm proficiency. There we go. Where are you running? Zantol wounded. But 15 remain. But that is a tall order. Eleven. They're all coming out of nowhere. No! No! And another loss for Zantol. Another loss. How much longer must he face this? And more time passes on by. More time had passed, and yet again he was sold, this time to Mandalorians, and he was thrown into the arena to fight whoever he could. And maybe, just maybe, they'd see him as a warrior, and he'd be able to leave, but somehow he doubted that. But it didn't stop him. This was his life now. Enter an arena, fight as hard as he can, make sure he doesn't die. If he's lucky, he'll win. So far, he's managed to keep all of his limbs. And he fights and fights and fights. The nobles of Mandalore. Although every swing he pictures Jabba. His big green slimy face on every opponent. teaming up that happens. And by now everyone knows Zantol. He's been in these arenas long enough. And they know to bring him down first. Because he is an absolute madman. And even when his body is covered in blood, he continues to fight. But eventually they all bring him down. They all bring him down. More time went on. Zantol's crimes had been forgotten, and he was just treated as a pit fighter, someone to throw into the arenas to put on a good show, and he was sold from one owner to the other. His crew mostly staying together as they fought as a team quite often, so it gave the best sport, the best viewing, as it were. And he was eventually picked up by a noble from Naboo. A tournament was being held. A lot of money is invested in these tournaments because, of course, it's Naboo. And, well, it's time for Zantol to fight once again. A lot of transitions. A lot of transitions. It's this hard fight, now it's 2v3. Unsurprisingly, Zantol made it through the first round. Devastating everyone in round 2, a one-man wrecking crew. He barely has time to rest between fights before he's jumping into the next. Fighting like a wild man, looking like one as well. His hair, his beard had grown unrecognizable. easy battle. The difference from the basic pit fights that they normally throw as many as 50 people into, these ones are a bit more organised. Quality weapons to be used. It's not a constant stream. And in this setting, Zantol absolutely shines. Child's play. And with that, Zantol won the tournament at Naboo. And his owner was happy. Already lining up more tournaments for his champion to go into. Now by this time, he was pretty well forgotten by the Hutts.